talk. Let me speak my piece. It's for all my dogs. Coming straight off the leash. She kill 'em all like the Reaper. I need a girl like MEKA. She jumping out the gym on all them hoes. Shorty came straight out the bleachers. Hey, she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, she came through with the combo. Cause shorty too lavish. Hey, that girl she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, look, she came straight with the combo. Hey, look, let me talk my talk. Let me speak my piece. It's for all my dogs. Coming straight off the leash. She kill 'em all like the Reaper. I need a girl like MEKA. She jumping out the gym on all them hoes. Shorty came straight out the bleachers. Hey, she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, she came through with the combo. Cause shorty too lavish. Hey, that girl she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, look, she came straight with the combo. Hey, look, let me talk my talk. Let me speak my piece. It's for all my dogs. Coming straight off the leash. She kill 'em all like the Reaper. I need a girl like MEKA. She jumping out the gym on all them hoes. Shorty came straight out the bleachers. Hey, she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, she came through with the combo. Cause shorty too lavish. Hey, that girl she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, look, she came straight with the combo. Hey, look, let me talk my talk. Let me speak my piece. It's for all my dogs. Coming straight off the leash. She kill 'em all like the Reaper. I need a girl like MEKA. She jumping out the gym on all them hoes. Shorty came straight out the bleachers. Hey, she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, she came through with the combo. Cause shorty too lavish. Hey, that girl she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, look, she came straight with the combo. Hey, look, let me talk my talk. Let me speak my piece. It's for all my dogs. Coming straight off the leash. She kill 'em all like the Reaper. I need a girl like MEKA. She jumping out the gym on all them hoes. Shorty came straight out the bleachers. Hey, she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, she came through with the combo. Cause shorty too lavish. Hey, that girl she the baddest. Hey, that girl too bad. Hey, look, she came straight with the combo.
Welcome to From the DMV Live with MEKA. I'm your host, MEKA. Hopefully you all can hear me. Let me know as you come into the room if you can. I am happy to be back in the U.S. However, I had a wonderful trip this past week. I went to Jamaica. I visited St. Anne's Bay, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. It was St. Anne's, definitely. And it was Runaway Bay. That's where it was. It was an awesome trip. Amazing people, amazing food, great vibes. And we all know I'm about kindness, positive vibes, and good energy. And there was plenty of all of that there. So I did a great interview while I was out. My new thing is going about and doing interviews out in the streets and everything, right? As I meet people, because I meet inspiring people all the time. The purpose of this show is having conversations with inspiring people on why existing is not enough. And, you know, we all, no matter who we are, life is going to life. And so therefore, it's about sharing our stories, sharing our experiences, and letting us know that you're not alone in your journey and you're just beginning, no matter where you are, because you have so much further to go, right? Our Thankful Thursday thought of the day is basically be you. It's the premise that I always live by. No matter what you're doing, you should be being the best you that there is. Point blank. In other words, don't be envious of somebody else. Don't be out here competing with one another. Unfortunately, many of us find ourselves looking around and you see people in competition with you. However, make sure you're not in competition with the next person. The only person you should be competing with on a day-to-day basis is yourself. Because guess what? No matter what I do, no matter how I try, I could never be you. And no matter what you do or how you try, you definitely could never be me. But nor would you want to be. I'm just saying. So, all the blessings that come along with my life or your life or the next person's life, just be aware, be cognizant of the fact that for every blessing, that person probably had to endure a lesson as well, right? And the lesson might not have been that fun. It might not have been that great of an experience. So, for every up you see somebody on, remember that they had a down. And you might not really be willing to sign up for their downs just to experience the ups that you see. I'm just saying. So, we're going to go ahead and check in. If you don't know already, our sponsor for this show is the wonderful Fort Lauderdale Fiesta. We are already underway selling tickets for the Fort Lauderdale Fiesta 2025. If you did not hear about the Fort Lauderdale Fiesta 2024, I don't know where you were. You had to be under a rock or something. It was an amazing event, a great get together. They have even bigger and better venues and activities planned. It should just be an amazing time, honestly. I believe they're already taking deposits as well for rooms and everything like that. Make sure you go onto the website to find out more information. That's FortLauderdaleFiesta.com. Now, a quick little check-in. I have a video I want to share with you all from Obsession Band while we're waiting for our guest. And then I have an interview that I want to share with you all. So we're going to do the video from Obsession, and then we'll come in with our interview from Jamaica. But I'll touch base with you between there. One moment. Wait, this is not Obsession Band. Sorry. That's actually from the Rose Adult Prom. But I'll give you all that. Why not? Because it was pretty lit. I'm just saying. Hey! Give me my power when I give me my power when I hey, Ron! Give me my power when I you better come on with it, y'all! Hey! I get down with the ball! Hey, now I'll be the river man and do the damn thing. The best river alive and do the damn thing. Hey, now I'll be the river man and do the damn thing. Let's go, man. Hey.
You like it right here, Sis Ebony? That whole NEG family, the hotel tonight, y'all. Yes, sir. TikTok, you don't stop, Lay it over. You ready, Trees? Have it right there, Trees. Hey!
Hey, you guys, and we're back. Welcome back to From the DMV Live with Mika. I'm your host, Mika. As you know, we are talking about love today. So, love is the message, and the message is love. And what I mean by that is simply, again, you can't love your neighbor as yourself without first genuinely, authentically loving yourself, right or wrong. I'm just saying. Nobody wants that type of love anyway. So make sure you're doing that actively. And we're going to go ahead and head back to Jamaica, a little snap back to my trip, to my interview with Miss Rosie on the way from the airport. I met her and had a great conversation with her. So I'm going to try to go ahead and pull it up real quick. Wish me luck. All right. A little bit of difficulty there. We all know that I'm pretty good at technical difficulties, but I've got it. Bear with me. Doing great here. So, who all plans on attending? Oh, no, forget that. Big question. How do you all feel about the election? Yeah, we'll touch base with our guest about that and see what his take on that is. A lot of us are definitely stressed out, but I don't think we should be as stressed out as some of us are, maybe. You know? I'm just saying. I could be wrong. Let's see. This is not the conversation, so we want to go to the page. Have you all subscribed to my YouTube channel, Lavish Conversations? If you haven't, make sure you do. Definitely. So, as I said, we're going to pop over to the video with Rosie, and I'll share that with you all in just a second now. Let's see if it's sharing. Can you all see my screen here? It would be really great to have a person say if they could see it at the moment. Can anyone see the screen that I'm sharing? Or no? Yes, you can see it. Wait, you can't hear it? Hold on, let's fix that. Hold on now. We can't have you not able to hear. How do I get out of there? There we go. Okay, let's fix that. Maybe I have to. As a problem solver, I think I know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to play it through my phone instead while I play it on here. We'll see how that works out. Wish me luck. Okay. Why can they not hear? Why I don't know why it's not working. All right. One moment. By the time it's all said and done, I will be an IT professional. Definitely. All right. Now the sound might not be equal, but you all should be able to hear. We will see. I am here in Jamaica with Rosie. Hey, Rosie.
Yes, hi, sweetheart. Oh, I've been living here from 2005. I've been, but I'm living too long here from before the hurricane came. Before the hurricane? Yes. Guilford, did you hear about Guilford? Water coming up the road. Sleep out some with the phone. Sleep out and the big one and the big one. Did you see me, bro? Did you see me, bitch? Did you see my vision? You are like somebody. He's brought to the world. Yeah, there's a lot of people now. Even though today, they're working in a hospital. Oh, really? Yes, because they get it so bad. And that is 88. And 88? Yes. I don't have rooms. Yes, if you go to a place in Trinidad, I'm saying, it's oh true. My God. That's my Jamaican. So tell us about your shopping liquor. Oh, well, you know what? Well, you know what? I'm a beach bum. Yeah. I was from 1988 until 2017. I was a beach bum. That sounds so peaceful. But you know what? It's my life. I'm a Taurus, and you know, in my head, I'm the 29th of April,
Oh.
and I was born 1963. But you know me, I do a little there, I do my soul. I make my own dress. Yeah. Turn around, you see that bumper? If you were on the beach, and I was still there, I said, sweetheart, let me take a measurement of you. You will. And I made it nice. I'm here till Sunday, and I will. Don't worry yourself, sweetheart. Don't talk about it. I'll make you long pants if you like, and dresses and meters, like when you have those nice. Yes, yes. Of course you come God, and you have to be proud of it. Because that's what we want to do. And you said you raised 6 kids, right? Oh God, I have 4 girls and 2 boys. And believe you me, they didn't have a father. But I survived because you know me. When you have to feed the kids, you maybe don't have a kid, you have 6 kids like 4 kids. 4 girls? No, 4 girls. Oh my God. Yes, well, I have 4 girls and 2 boys. Trust me. Trust me, girl. 4 girls. Trust me, girl. I have to go on that beach. And when I look at the beach and the ocean, I say, Father God, coming today, I'm coming to look for my kids with you. And maybe a little start. Sometimes you open your mouth to say things, and what happens? When I go, I say the first thing I'm going to look somebody here to break, because we Dominicans, we like to break it. I'm walking on the beach. He's sexy. I said, Bobby, my princess, I would like to make some break for you today. I said, I said, I'm Rosie. So when you're ready, you come over there. The shop is right there, sweetheart. Sometimes he said, not today, Rosie, but I'll see you tomorrow or the next day. And sometimes they come back and he said, look, some customer for me, you get your little gift. You know what I mean? Because I do bracelets, I do anklets, I put names in bracelets. That's my number one. No matter what names, anything you want. It's like a friendship bracelet. You put names, your dog name, your sister name, your kid's name, your friend name, anything you want on it. Right, so I can get you a anything you want on it and any colors. I like my Jamaican colors. Well, I'm on Facebook. That's number one. Facebook? Yes. Yes. Well, you have to look for Shauna Rose on Facebook. Shauna Rose on Facebook? Yeah, they see my phone, but I'm just making another new one. But trust me. Of course, sweetheart. I'm fixing up my Instagram now. Oh, you want to see? I have a shop on page 10, Oh, really? My shop is up here. Where I do surround, carving, jewelry, everything is still up here. When I'm here at home, because when you're going in age, you have to take care. It's time for you. Yes, it's time for you. It's all about you. So I'm all about self-love, right? Yes. So people talk about self-care all the time, but self-love is when you take that time. Oh, honey, don't forget that part. Personal. Don't forget God. And that's who taught you. Don't you ever forget Jehovah God, because when you get up in the morning and see the sun shining, what the first thing you're gonna say? Oh, thank you, Lord. Thank you for today. Maybe you're sitting on the toilet having a little pee. Oh, sorry, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Wow, it's beautiful outside. I'm gonna have a beautiful day today. Just remember. And then you kneel down. Don't forget to get out of that house. Kneel down and thank Him for today and ask Him to guide and protect the rest of the people on you. Hesitant about putting our face on my grave. Oh, honey, I do. I don't matter how I'm gonna thank God. Sorry, Father God. Because without Him, I would be nothing, sweetheart. None of us. Especially having kids and have nobody beside Him. Who you gonna call to? Tell me now. Nobody, my God. And you're not gonna go out there and say two, and there's no value anymore. Who you gonna call to? Exactly. You better say that, Rosie. I didn't even know you were coming to the word to the other people. Honey. Sweetheart, without you, my God, princess. What you said, you call unto me, and I'll answer every time. Right? And I never doubt that. That's what keeps me alive today. Me too. I love you, Rosie. I know how to get it. I love you, princess. Nobody done me there. Thank you for coming and talking to my girl. Say hello. Don't worry. Hello, look at my sexy. Look at her. Healthy body. When you're on the beach, you say, hi, sweetheart. I like it. Healthy body. Number girl. We call her something. You say, she has the bumper with the pump light on it. I got the hazards. Don't think you're out there because she's there we are talking to. And look at her. Welcome to Jamaica, Suda. Just enjoy you, just like us. You know what? You are one of the best in Jamaica, especially when you win. Look who you're with. Look who you're with. Look at him. Look at him. That's the center of attraction there. Don't forget that. Hey! One love every time. It's just nice to meet you, sweetheart, because without God sending you to Rosie, there wouldn't be any Rosie, sweetie.
That's the truth. And I would have gotten this.
Oh, look at your coconut. Yes. 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 After me, sweetheart. Oh, that's what flows. Thank you. And this is the one that touches the skin. And this is the only one to the heart. Coconut water. Hey, Rosie. Welcome to Jamaica, my sweetheart. And I see you're a ragamuffin, you know. You're the people. I am. Let's keep that. But ask God for more energy. Yay! Who do that? Who does that? My God is real. Real in my soul. My God is real, so he has washed and made me pure. Amen. I love you. Every time. Thank you so much. We'll start back from before we leave. Anytime. All right, princess. You have a wonderful day now. I love you, princess. Thank you, Rosie.
I hope that worked and you all were able to share with me there. Let's stop that. I hope you all were able to hear and share with me in that. Once I played it the other way, I'm not sure. So if not, if you weren't able to hear it, tune in, check out my YouTube channel. It's posted on there under Lavish Conversations. It was a great conversation, definitely. So yeah, hopefully that worked out. Again, the thought for the day, the Thankful Thursday thought is about love. We're all talking about love. We're talking about self-love and therefore not being envious of other people. Each day we wake up, we want to be in competition with the person we were yesterday, not with the next person, not with the next woman, man, child, boy, or girl. Don't find envy in your heart. And if you find yourself in that space, definitely rewind, check yourself. The reason I'm talking about this specifically is because I was just in Jamaica, as I said, and little quick story time. There was a beautiful union going on there, but during the union, you could sense the air of jealousy, just the little bit of air of it, you know? And it put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. And the person giving off the air of jealousy, I feel like they may not be aware that everybody could see them, you know? Oftentimes we forget about the fact that your eyes are inside your head. And so therefore, no matter what happens, you'll never see yourself. You can see a reflection of yourself. You can see pictures of yourself, but you'll never really see yourself. So while you know you're growing, you know you're evolving, you know you're trying, you can't see what impression other people are receiving of you. You know what I mean? So that's something to stay cognizant of. Just be aware. You all can hear me now, right? Just making sure I'm good because I'm not on the live here. It doesn't look like. Oh, let's take this down. By the way, also, in case anyone doesn't know, and I'm sure plenty of people are looking to find out, we do have tickets available already. I believe there are early bird packages available for Fort Lauderdale for the Fort Lauderdale Fiesta. My special guest today in studio is supposed to be Rockstar Drew. So if you haven't heard from him, somebody hit him up. Ask him where he is. He's running a bit late, but I know he's on his way, of course. We did touch base earlier. So don't be worried. He's on his way. I'm sure he's good. Just be safe and get here. So how was you all's week? I would like to talk about the election. touchy ground. How do we feel? How is everybody feeling this now in this new term, and now that we have these new results in? I think a lot of people were more panicked yesterday, but I really don't think there's a reason for us to panic, in all honesty. What do they say all the time? Same God yesterday, same God back then, same God right now, same situation. I mean, you've survived 100% of your bad days. So let's say worst case scenario, our new president is at his desk writing a list of all of his enemies. You're probably not even on the list. Just saying. I mean, I don't know if that's any type of solace, but honestly speaking, you'll be okay. Most people's lives will not change between day before yesterday and today, I feel. It definitely would have been great. I mean, it's still, we still have the time for pivotal moments, and it still was a historic election. We have 2 women of color for the first time sitting in the Senate. We have 2 Black women sitting in the Senate. Shout out to them, definitely. I think that's amazing, and we shouldn't shake our stick at any accomplishment that we have. So therefore, we should, take solace in that and be happy in that and celebrate in that. I was able to meet with Delegate Edith Patterson at the polls day before yesterday. I'm going to do an interview with her. I think that'll be amazing. She is a Democratic party, so I think it'll be a great conversation to have with her. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that you may want me to broach with her, please feel free to inbox me about them. She is a delegate in Waldorf. I want to say 28 is her district. I'm not sure about that, so don't quote me. But her name is Delegate Edith Patterson. Again, reiterating our message for the day, it's all about love, self-love, love for other people even. Because when you're not envious of other people, you're more loving anyway. You're more comfortable in who you are, and therefore you are a better person, better mood, better attitude. Jealousy just isn't where it is. It's not where it's at. It's not an attractive feature on anybody. So I'm going to give you we did a nice little touch base with Northeast Groovers from the Rose Adult Prom. I'm going to give you a quick little touch base here with Obsession Band at the Shark Bar. Great video, great band. Shout out to Obsession. are back. I hope you all enjoyed that. That was Obsession Band at the Shark Bar. They are there every week. Great show, definitely. Um, as you know, you are on from the DMV Live with MEKA. My special guest today is Rockstar Drew. We are waiting for Drew. He is en route, however. So stay tuned, definitely. I hope you all caught my interview from Jamaica with Miss Rosie. It is available in case you want to go back and watch it on my YouTube channel, which is Lavish Conversations. Make sure you check it out, as well as the other interviews that I've done with other people on this station and other places as well. I do have a quick message that I would love to share with you all from my show. I don't know if you've ever seen my segment that is on Fox on Saturdays. However, I do have a segment on Fox on Saturdays, and I had a little message that I wanted to share with you all if I see it, which I don't know that I do. But as you know, again, the message for today is what? Say it in the chat if you're not, if you're not just tuning in. What's the message for today? The message is, it starts with the L. I'm not going to say it yet. I'm waiting for you all. I'm trying to give it to you all. What's the message? The message for today is love. Love is the message, and the message is love. Y'all know that song? I used to do that song in church, right? Don't judge me, okay? Judge your mama. But I'm gonna give y'all a little snippet real quick, right? Yes, this was one of my. I feel like this was like my rap debut, like anywhere out in public or anything. So we used to sing "Love is the message," and I'd be like, "Love is the message, and the message is love today. You can't get enough of, cause it's fever, famine, nuclear war, petty retribution, just to even up your own score. Be kind to one another. Every living matching brother. That woman you hurt is someone else's mother. People of the world, think right. Unite, send love around your nation. It's the thing. Do it right. You see violence and profanities the wrong way. So just stop. Hey, listen to what I say. Love is the message, and the message is love. Look above to the sky for the sign. Two doves of peace. Cease fighting, please. Reach for the prize of unity, because there's a path for the right and a path for the wrong. Shut your hand to your brother when you hear this song. Shout out to, I think that was MC Light. I could be wrong, but big shout out to Stan Clemens Senior, because that is who was over the Young Inspirations, which was the choir at the time. Yes, we were killing it. Don't play. All right, if you don't know, make a note of it. The Young Inspirations were on fire, and we were burning it. Okay. So, yes, Daniel Johnson. The message is love for the day. Make sure that I owe you a prize for participation and paying attention. Those are always good things. So, yes, Dan wins the prize. It is, thank you. Shout out to Brad. I don't know if you saw the video just a second ago, and shout out to Obsession. What days are you all at the Shock Bar so everybody can make sure they check you out? They just saw the video, so I know they were like, oh yeah, amazing, definitely. I'm telling you, I didn't know before that night that Brad had those vocals on him at all. I mean, I never heard him sing. I heard him, on the front line. I heard him, shouting out crews and all that, which takes a lot in itself. I've seen him conducting. Shout out to him. Shout out to Chris Black, rapper, who's another great conductor, definitely. And yeah, I think who was the first person who I really observed break down how he conducted his band as he, performed at the same time. So when I saw Brad, I saw him conducting. I saw him telling everybody where to be, but I did not know the man was going to turn around one day and just bust them vocals like that, and he did. It was definitely a sight to see, if you didn't see in the video either. Okay, so every Friday, 9:30 sharp, you can catch the Obsession Band at Shark Bar. Make sure you stop through, especially if you're in Waldorf. And the food is pretty good, too. Now, there's not a lot of seating, so don't show up in those heels that Super Dan likes for us to wear if you're not ready to wear them. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not about that heel life, don't wear those heels to Shark Bar, probably. Unless you get there early. I think everybody would agree with that. Yeah, definitely. So I was telling everybody, we're talking about love, and the reason that we're focusing in on love so much is because I think that what happens when we run into a space of fear, it's because you don't love yourself to give yourself enough credence or enough credit to be aware that you got this. Like, no matter what it is, you got this. We are all dealing with different aspects of life, some of them more difficult than others, but the fact of the matter is, no matter what you're dealing with, you're equipped to handle it. So you really shouldn't doubt yourself. And the moment that you do doubt yourself, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but that love is a little questionable. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. It gives a little question mark to how do you really feel about yourself? What do you really think about yourself? Where is that confidence really? Or is that a crack that we see there? Could be not. Just make sure you're focusing in on it. Now, with regard to our whole election, yeah, perfect life drives out fear. I feel like love. If you love God, and if you know that God is love, and if you do really believe not only in God but what He made you out of, if you believe you're made in His image, whoever her image, whatever you want to. I hate that people get so caught up in semantics, but if you really believe in your creator and what your creator created you to be, where's the fear coming from? Come what may, life is going to happen, right? We're going to have different presidents in seats. We're going to have different Congress people, different senators. Again, shout out to our two black female senators who are making history, while we're all overlooking that moment to be saddened by the fact that Kamala didn't win this time. She had a very short race. She didn't have enough time. I'm not going to say enough time. She didn't have the same time that she could have gotten. Perhaps she'll run again. Perhaps not. Perhaps that's not in the cards for her. But regardless, we'll all be fine. We've been through this before. Has Donald Trump not been the president before? How were you? Did your life make it? Did you have to go through special therapy? Now, somebody might have. I'm not going to put that past anybody, because I do remember feeling a little shooketh the first time. And yes, again, that doubt that crept in, that little crack in the foundation. It happens to the best of us. It's the awareness, though, that mindfulness, loving myself enough to check myself and pivot back to where I should be, which is a life of faith over fear. I'm just saying. Crimson Heat, shout out to Crimson Heat All Stars. I know you all probably aren't all star cheerleaders on here. However, the motto that they teach those girls is no faith, only fear. And I mean, no fear, only faith. Sorry, backwards. No fear, only faith. And I think that that's imperative, not only in what they do, but in life. And so it's something that translates right away. But too many adults are operating in fear, especially after the election. How many of you all have heard people come out here like rocking, oh, ye of little faith? We're going to hell in a handbasket. It's all downhill from here. What is? Really? I'm just saying. We all know that our president is a figurehead. And yes, they can cause some issues. However, for the most part, your laws are not created by your president. Your laws are not executed by your president. Shout out to Taco. And Taco has a birthday coming up. But outside of your figurehead as your president, it doesn't really dictate your day-to-day existence. Who won the race, who didn't win the race. And like I said, we've all done 4 years of Donald Trump before. So it wasn't the worst experience you've ever had. I'm certain of that. I don't even care what's going on in your life. I promise you, your 4 years with Donald Trump was not the worst thing that's ever happened. Him being the president, it wasn't the worst thing ever. Now, some things that may have been other mitigating circumstances of him being the president might have affected you a little differently, but that's a whole different situation. Maybe he's changed. We all should be changing, right? You changed since last year. You changed since 4 years ago. So hopefully he's changing and evolving also. And hopefully for the better, right? All we can do is pray for our country, pray for him, and more than anything, pray for ourselves and our families, and stand 10 toes down on what we know is right and good in the world, right? You want to make a difference in everybody's world? Go out there right now and say a positive word to somebody. Offer a kind gesture to somebody without expecting anything in return. You'll be making an even bigger difference, I promise you, than your vote the day before yesterday, made. Because somebody needs a hug right now. Somebody needs a kind word. Somebody needs to be told that, yeah, you are experiencing this, but that doesn't mean that you have to make a permanent decision based on that temporary circumstance. Somebody needs you. I'm just saying. Not to get on my soapbox or anything, but you see, my guest is late, so it must be a reason for that. So somebody out there needs to hear that. I just want you to be aware of it. Love. Love you. Love you. Love us. Love us enough to love you. You know? I talked to somebody while I was in Jamaica who was talking about how broken she was. And, she's broken because other people, have treated her so badly, and there's so many, horrible things in her past, and the fact of the matter is we all have things that have existed, but each day we make a conscious choice to move forward. And if you don't, then you might as well lay down and just give up, just kind of play possum. Let your hair get all matted and nasty and stuff. Just go to the window and start rocking like this, looking off into space. So when they say, what's wrong with her? They could be like, oh, such and such happened. She lost her job, or, her man left her, or whatever the case may be. But while we're out here shaking it off and living our lives, we want to definitely give a shout out to Taco, whose birthday is day after tomorrow. His birthday is day after tomorrow. However, tomorrow is his party. Now, tomorrow, November 8th, he's going to have the What Band the What Band 2.0 and UCB at Fire Station 1 at 9 p.m. sharp. Okay, so make sure you come out and support Taco. Make sure you tell him happy birthday. Give him a shout out. Happy birthday, Taco, from the DMV Live with Mika to you and Desi. Desi's birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Desi. And to all of the gang. What season are we in now? We're out of the Libra season. So who are you all, Taco? Where are we? What season is this? Somebody let me know. Let me know. Who is it? Where are we? What season is this? It's not Libra season. I knew that. I said it's not Libra season. What season is this? Anyone? Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios. Shout out to the Scorpios. Give them their time, y'all. Give them their time. Although the Libras did come through and we gave them their shine. So we got to shout out to the Scorpios, definitely. Taco said he's a Scorpion. Hopefully he's not out here stinging anybody. Hey, Thaddeus. Shout out to Thaddeus. I hope you're having a beautifully blessed week. The message today, Thaddeus, if you don't know, is love. Love is the message, and the message is love today. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the fact that after the election, too many people are running around all fearful and all disgruntled. We're complaining over, do black men support black women? And can a black man see a black woman in charge? 9 times out of 10, he already did, boo. At home, growing up. I'm just saying. I don't know what we're talking about. Most black men have lived with a black woman in charge, and most black men think she did okay. The black woman that was in charge of them. I'm just going based off the black men I speak to know of. I could be wrong, however, I digress. But I'd like to say, black men did not lose the election for Kamala. Let's just be honest. We just got a message from Drew. He just came out of a meeting, and he is not going to be here. It doesn't look like. I don't think so, because it's already 5:10, you all. Is it 5:10? It's 5:15, Jesus. He didn't make it. But that's okay, right? Because you all made it. And next time we'll, I don't know, maybe phone a friend or something. If anybody wants to tap in, you definitely can. Let me know. But there won't be any Drew today. I should probably change my little banner. Can I change that? I don't know. Who cares? But nonetheless, back to our point. So you need to stay focused on the fact that, don't let this election separate us. Not just us as Americans, us as Blacks, us as people of color, or African Americans, whoever you want to be today. I don't know, whatever you go by. Don't let the election separate you. Don't. It's too much divisiveness already occurring, and there's always these distractions, and all the distractions do is knock us off our task at hand. I'm just saying. Again, as if I didn't say it already. Shout out to Angela also Brooks. And shout out to, I forgot the other young lady's name, but the other woman who was elected, the black senator, black female senator, our first two female black senators sitting at the same time. That is monumental. So, yeah, I'm not going to let us move past that like it didn't happen. So, I love us. I love you all. And I hope you saw my interview again with Rosie. If you didn't, cool beans. Make sure you check it out. We're going to go back here to... I had games for us to play today and everything. It was very intricate. You all were going to be thrilled, I feel like. But it's not going to happen, unfortunately. It looks like we might be wrapping up early, too. Because I wasn't able to upload everything else. I don't know how you all feel about that. Are you all okay with that? I'm okay with it. But even if we're wrapping up, make sure you note these things, okay? First off, special shout out to our sponsor, the Rose Adult Prom. As you know, Rayo Rose is having the Fort Lauderdale Fiesta again this year. They're already booking slots. They're taking deposits for early bookings. So if you are trying to get a room already, go ahead and put your deposit down. You can reach out to, look on the Fort Lauderdale Fiesta.com website. And you can also reach out to Butchie Farrell, who is tagged in the comments. You can also reach out to Rayo Rose, of course, who's tagged in the comments, or Virginia White, who I will also tag in here. And any of these people should be able to get you tickets or get you information on rooms and booking. Oh, Toya Birch. Toya Hustle, but on here her name is Toya Birch, or Tone Hustle. You can reach out to any of them to put your deposit down, get your rooming information, and have a great time, definitely. Now, there is going to be another adult prom next year, but there's also going to be a Bounce Beat prom coming up. So stay tuned for that. I believe that's going to be in January, so you definitely want to keep your ear to the streets for that. And Shark Bar, make sure you check out again Obsession Band. I'm going to play that again for you all, for the people that didn't catch it. And they are at Shark Bar every Friday at 9:30 sharp. Also tomorrow, we're going to be celebrating Taco's birthday. Tomorrow night only, November 8th, Wet Band 2.0 and UCB at Fire Station 1 from 9 p.m. to 3 a.m. So you can go to both parties if you want to. They'll both be happening. But make sure you rock out no matter where you go. Now, I hope you all have a beautiful day. I hope you continue to be the best you can be, because there's literally nobody out here better suited for that job than you. I am going to, definitely be praying for you all, praying for our country. And next week, you guys, we're going on a field trip. Y'all know I love a field trip whole time. Now, I'm always working out my technical difficulties, so don't trip or anything. Don't be mad at your girl if I have any. But next Thursday, we'll be going to Spotlight Over the City, because we'll be interviewing Terry and Stan Long. But really, I'm going to interview Terry. Don't tell Stan. I mean, I want to interview him too. But I'm so excited to sit down with Terry and find out more about her Trauma to Triumph series, and just what all ticks behind them. And then, their husband and wife. I always love a good power couple, you all. Make sure you shoot me any messages for any power couples you want me to touch base with. But with regard to them, oh my gosh. You know, the head always, you know, the husband is the head, but then the neck makes the head turn. Oh, Mrs. Long is turning that head in the right directions from what I can see. And I would love to know more behind it. If you didn't catch my interview with the Hustles from week before last, make sure you go onto wearegogomusic.com and check it out. You can also, as I said, check out all of my interviews previously on Lavish Conversations on YouTube. Those are the ones that I've done on here, as well as the ones from Fox 5 or from Global Television Network showing on Fox 5, WDCA. Make sure that you are tuning in, and make sure you're tuning in for updates. I look forward to talking to you all soon. Until then, see ya. Thanks.